After creating a new note, the first area you may need to modify is the information in the Note Header section. Most of the information is already populated, however, you will have the chance to change it if need be. The first field is the note date. Whenever a note is created, the system will automatically assign today's date to the note. However, this can be modified if need be, in case you need to backdate or predate a note. To do so, either click on the individual numbers and type the correct date over top, or use the arrows to progress the highlighted number up or down. The field to the right of the date is the name of the template. This can be modified if you would like to change the name or add more details about the visit by placing your cursor in the field and deleting or typing the new information. When viewing a list of notes for this patient through the organizer, you would be able to see this additional information there. The next field is the folder field. This is the folder in which you would like this note to reside. By default, this field will be set to unfiled, and your staff will need to select the folder manually each time a new note is created. However, there is the option to preset the folder for each type of note by going to Edit, System Tables, Folder Management, Default Folders. If you select a folder for each type of note created, it will make the process of searching for notes through the organizer easier. Next, you have the Provider field. This was set when you initially created the note, either from your system default setting or from the user manually selecting it through the pop-up. Designating the correct provider is important for billing and quality reporting statistical purposes. Next, you have the Practice, Case, and Facility fields. All of this information is coming from Practice Manager, so if you do not see the correct options in any of these drop-downs, you must modify that through Practice Manager first. Configuring this information properly in Clinical is important if you are sending charges electronically to Practice Manager. Lastly, you have an Order Status button. If you have any outstanding off-site orders associated with this patient, the button will be available to click on, and in which case you will have the opportunity to change the order status. If the patient does not have any outstanding off-site orders, the button will be grayed out like we are seeing here. Right below the note header, you will see several options for formatting the text within the note. Prior to using any of these features, you should have your cursor in the note where you want the function and/or have the text you are attempting to configure highlighted. The first four icons allow you to set tab stops: left, center, right, and decimal. The icon that looks like a mountain allows you to insert a section break into your note. And the icon to the right of that, in the middle of the screen, is to insert a time date stamp into your note. And finally, all the way to the right, you have your options for justifying the text: left, center, and right, and the option to format the text by clicking the F. Again, remember you must first highlight the text you want to modify, and then click the appropriate justification or font option. Within the font dialog, you can modify the font family, style, size, color, etc.